Welcome to Gay Nerd Pun. I am wearing the official Deadpool underoos, and I haven't taken them off since they arrived last week, including the bottoms. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the Deadpool movie, which I'm super pumped about. I can't believe it finally is here. I've seen it twice, and I have some thoughts. First things first, I'm talking about a movie that's come out, and I've seen it. And so, spoilers, because duh. So, spoiler alert. Don't watch this if you haven't seen it. Or spoil it for yourself. I don't really care. It's up to you. Live your life. Okay, so my trepidation going into this movie was Ryan Reynolds. Not because I think he's a bad actor, but because he's so Ryan Reynolds all the time. And I was so relieved that I actually saw Wade Wilson the entire time. That was Deadpool on the screen as far as I am concerned. So I have to give the guy credit because, first of all, there's no way to encapsulate a character that has been in publication for as long as Deadpool has. As a matter of fact, Deadpool just celebrated his 25th anniversary in publication last week with his most recent comic book issue, which is awesome. But because of all of that time in publication, he's been written by so many different writers who put their own spin on him. And for one human to sort of combine all of that is really impossible, but he did the absolute best job that he could do, and I'm really happy with it. Queer fans of Deadpool, do not fret. He is just about as queer in the movie as he is in the comics, which isn't to say a whole lot, because anyone who has read deep into the annals of Deadpool, I regret saying that. Any longtime fans of Deadpool know that he has been written with some little jokey moments that could be interpreted as just jokes, or they could be moments showing his potential queerness. And some of Deadpool's writers have previously sort of come out as saying that yes, they believe Deadpool is pansexual and they wrote him as such, but it was never actually addressed in the comics directly. So considering that, yes, he is just as queer in the movie as he is in publication. There are a definite few moments where he alludes to some same-sex experiences, like when he talks about playing with Wolverine's balls. And beyond that, further diving into his pansexuality, there's a delightful little gem of a moment in the film where he's masturbating to a unicorn. That's our guy. But did anyone else pick up on these like kind of sex vibes from Ajax? It might have just been me watching it twice and like looking for something that's not there, but I felt like Ajax was really getting off on torturing Deadpool, and it was really sick and twisted and scary, but kind of hot at the same time. I kind of feel bad. The film overall was fine. It wasn't anything life-changing. I didn't walk out of the theater thinking, oh my God, what an amazing movie. It was mainly just a great vehicle to finally get this character on film, who, by the way, has no business being a live-action character, and yet I think they really did a solid job of bringing this, Merc with the mouth to life. And Ryan Reynolds, just great butt. That's really just what I wanted to say. Great butt. He has a really nice butt, and you get to see it in the movie a few times. Of course, I will gladly give my money to any Deadpool sequel that they have on the horizon, but what I really am excited about is now having Deadpool available for team films. So I think he'll do phenomenally well in a setting like an X-Force movie, or even being brought into one of the X-Men movies. I'm really, really pumped for that, because that's where I think he functions best, on a team where his craziness is in concentrated outbursts that can then be reeled in, because having 2 hours of just Wade Wilson can be a little bit jarring, even for diehard fans like me. Also, by the way, this is the first time that one of my top 5 favorite characters has been in a film. So I am now experiencing for the first time what all of you have, I'm sure, experienced at some point before. It's like a sense of territory. Like, don't fuck up my character, and all you new people, like, you weren't here first, he's mine, I saw him first, which is silly because everything can be enjoyed by everyone and should be. As a matter of fact, I'm really excited now that all these new people are being introduced to this character that I love so much, and I hope that Deadpool has really touched them in a way that they've never been touched before. Overall, I give the movie a dismembered thumbs up because it's Wade Wilson and he did it against all odds. He made it into cinema history. Literally, they're breaking records with this movie, BT dubs. Like, this is a big deal for Deadpool fans. This is a day that has been a long time coming, and I'm just so erect for it. Anywho, go ahead and leave me a comment if you've seen the movie. I'm really curious to know if you picked up on any of that queerness too, or if it's just my wishful thinking. And finally, go get yourself a chimichanga because you deserve it. Until next time, insert gay nerd pun here.